Beautiful Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for mid-October of 2025. I hope you all are doing great. I've already shuffled your cards and spread out the deck here, and I'm going to pull these by feel for you today right after Chippy gets his cookie. Chippy is also a tarot dog, so he got really excited when he saw me spreading out these cards today. Okay, Chippy, you want to back up just a little bit? Back up just a little bit, okay? There we go. All right. He likes to pull cards, and he actually has his own channel, so you all can check that out. I'll put a link. I'm going to put a little clip of one of his videos at the end of this, so be sure to watch for the surprise at the end, okay? Okay, Sag, here we go. Just tuning into your energy here, and let's see what we've got. Strong energy right there. Let's see, Sagittarius. I got the goosebumps for sure for you all. Sagittarius. Interesting so far, very interesting, of course. And looking really positive. Thank you all for being subscribers, by the way. I am very excited to share with you that I crossed over 100,000 subscribers on Monday of last week, and I am just so excited. I'll be doing another video on that, but yeah, thank you all. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much for subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd welcome you. We also have a membership here on the channel too, and you can check that out. There's a couple of different levels of memberships, so you can check that out. So let's see, there's different perks and things like that. So Sagittarius, and some of you Sagittarius have been members since the membership program started, and thank you so much for that. Let's see. Yep, right there. There's two. I do this by feel. No, there's one. Okay. Because I think it just gives another layer of meaning. I can kind of feel this, and it feels balanced to me overall. So we'll see what the cards say as we go through. So Sagittarius, your first card up is the Nine of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles is all about self-satisfaction and self-sufficiency and being solo, maybe a lot of you, being on your own, really enjoying the life that you're living at this time or you're getting ready to live. This is what's most significant for you coming up in mid-October. So if you haven't reached that point yet, you will be soon. Excuse me. So, really good place to start, Sagittarius, for sure. Then we have got the Ten of Swords in the crossing position, but it is reversed. And this Ten of Swords is saying there has been some sort of a bad ending. We'll have to do some clarification and see if that's recent or further back. It feels further back for most of you. But when it's reversed, it's like it's easing up. It's not so fresh that it's creating a lot of pain, but we'll see as we go on, because it's kind of interesting the way this reading lays out. So just bear with me while I articulate all this, okay, as I go along. In your energy, Sagittarius, your money problems are ending with this Five of Pentacles reversed. You might have been feeling left out in the cold. I feel like you're thinking at this time, like, yeah, I went through this, it caused a whole big thing in my life, on my life path, but now it's starting to dissipate, and I'm not feeling so left out in the cold or missing money or something like that. I feel like it hit your finances a lot. And right underneath that, we've got slow, steady progress with the Knight of Pentacles. I also, this particular deck, this is the Wild Reflections deck. People always ask, so there it is. I feel like this deck, the pictures are really significant. And I want you to look at that and see if it's anybody you recognize or if it's you or what that means to you. Because sometimes these cards, I find, look like people. You know, it's strange. I mean, you would think every deck would do that, but it doesn't. This one really does look like people you might know. I've had people make that comment before. You know, in the comments section, they're like, that looked like just like my girlfriend or my boyfriend or whatever, okay? So moving into the past, yeah, the trouble spot. This goes Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords reversed. All of this I feel like has already happened. So yeah, my instincts were right on that according to the cards. Coming up in your immediate future, Sag, we've got the Six of Swords, okay? And I feel like this is you wanting to move someplace more peaceful. You know, I feel like you want to go somewhere where things are tranquil. You might be in nature. You kind of want to get away from something, walk away from something that maybe was toxic. And again, you know, take a look at the picture and see what you think here. But I almost feel like you're like floating away from something. You might not be physically moving, but you might be emotionally moving away from something at this time. It's almost like you're moving away from a person who is tricky or talked out of both sides of their mouth or something like that. That's what I'm getting for some of you. So I'll go back and clarify and we'll get you lots more details, but this did come up reversed for some of you. And I get the sense that this is in your immediate future, you're wanting to get away from this, but you might feel blocked a little bit at this time. But I do say a little bit. I don't get that this is some huge obstacle, but we'll see as we keep going along, okay? So we've got the Eight of Pentacles here. This is you building something new. Again, feeling a little bit blocked. I feel like with this Eight of Pentacles, you might be wanting to start a new business or start a new job or something that is more creative for you, something that really fuels your heart and soul, okay, at this time. Now, Sag, in this energy of yours, we have got Six of Pentacles. This is such a beautiful card. This is you with all the sunflowers, okay? This is you radiating light. This is people watching you have a glow up. This is in the views of others position, okay? So Six of Pentacles is all about a gift. I feel like whatever this Ten of Swords was that happened, I feel like this was a gift in disguise, obviously, because Ten of Swords is never fun. But I feel like this was a gift from the universe, and you may be exuding that right now with your glow up, and people are like, wow, Sagittarius looks better, sounds better, is better, you know, all these things, like, wow, that thing that happened to them was actually a gift. I feel like people are noticing your glow up at this time, Sagittarius, okay? So we've got the Knight of Wands, again, another moving card, and this is coming up sort of in your hopes and fears. There was several in this energy here of what you don't see coming and final outcomes and things like that. So we'll see. This is one of them, feeling like you want to move on. And you might want to be spending some time in nature, maybe spending time with your dog, okay? Maybe spending time by water, maybe actually going canoeing, okay? This is moving on. Things like a lot of movement, flowing downstream for the first time in a long time. Things feeling a sense of ease is what I'm getting. Your final outcome is so good, Sag. Your final outcome is the Ten of Cups. This is the card of joy. Talk about a glow up. You've got the gift card. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, you've got Ten of Swords over here. You went through a whole thing, but it's almost like I want to say this was done for you, not to you, for you. This gift from the universe. So when I look at Ten of Cups, there's joy coming in. There may be a lot of really happy family. It could be a marriage coming in for some of you as a final outcome. You know, often the Ten of Cups is a marriage card with a divine partner, not another one of those karmic things that you may have been through, okay? And this can be happy children, maybe where you're moving, where you're going to be living at this time is going to be just, again, happy, peaceful, tranquil, out in nature. And you can see lots of rainbows and happiness there in this picture. So family, maybe you're moving closer to family. This little boy really catches my attention on this card too. I'm not sure who he is for some of you, but he really catches my attention, like he's really happy wherever you're taking him. So if you have children or you have a little boy in particular, I feel like he wants to be out in nature. And like this is a happy kind of family outcome for him in particular, okay? And what you don't see coming is the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, this could be you, Sagittarius. This could be you going, I'm putting down a boundary. I'm setting down my stomping my foot about this, that kind of thing, And Queen of Swords reversed, boy, she's no nonsense. As you probably know, she's not fooling around when she says no to something. So let's go back and clarify, get you lots more details here, Sagittarius. Okay. In the, I'm a psychic medium too, so I get things beyond the cards. Okay. And right now I'm hearing someone saying they'd like to apologize. Whoever Ten of Swords involved, I feel like you're not talking to this person anymore. And I just heard a really lame kind of apology from them. Okay, it's echoing. It's echoing. It's strange. It's echoing from them. Like, I think I want to apologize to Sagittarius. But they're trying to figure out how to do it to not really take accountability for what they did. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to let them hijack your reading, but I do like to give you everything that I get, everything that I pick up. So there it is. There's a C initial for some of you too. I don't get the name. Colbert. Yes, I do too. Colbert. C-O-L. I'm not sure who that is. I don't know. It could even go to a past life for that matter. Okay, so let's go back here. I'll see if I get anything else. When I start getting more details and digging to the next level, the next layer of this, I always end up getting a lot of mediumship messages. So hang in there. We'll see. It always gets more fun towards the end, so stick around. Okay. All right, so let's clarify your Nine of Pentacles, self-sufficiency. Wow, it's clarified by the last card that came up, Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups twice now, first and last, twice. Lots of joy, Sag, lots and lots of joy. So you being so self-sufficient is bringing you into the life that you want, and just lots of happiness. And if you see a rainbow in the sky, I feel like it's your confirmation that you're on the right track, and that this peace that you want is coming, this joy and peace. It's like it's going to be a sign for you specifically. I mean, I know rainbows are a sign anyway of promises kept and things like that, all sorts of things. But this is a specific sign for you and what you're asking for if you're on the right path. Okay? Yeah, totally. All right, let's clarify this Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords for Sagittarius. Oh yeah, Moon reversed. Somebody was very deceitful and not honest, Sagittarius, with this Ten of Swords. I feel like they really pulled the rug out from under you, or pulled the, as they say, pulled the wool over your eyes. You know, that expression. They were trying to blind you to the truth in some way. Yeah, and the truth came out anyway. So when the truth came out, there was a big conflict. So here's the Ace of Swords. But it was a cloud with a silver lining, right? Because that's what this is about. Cloud with a silver lining, about all that deception that ended up bringing you a gift. So let's clarify your Five of Pentacles, Sag. I feel like you're going through a whole upgrade, you know? Okay, your Five of Pentacles reversed, which is an improvement in money, is clarified by the Queen of Swords reversed. So these cards are repeating. They weren't kidding about these messages, because you have Queen of Swords reversed over here as what you don't see coming, and also what's in your mind. So you may not have done this yet. You may not have set your foot down about this yet, but it looks like you're going to, because what you don't see coming is, again, Queen of Swords. You're thinking about it, and here it is showing up. So you're going to fix this money situation, or whatever your Five of Pentacles is, which has to do with loss, grief, a loss of money, a loss of emotional stability. It could be feeling like you're left out in the cold, like somebody's pushing you out, something like that. But you're making slow, steady progress. Let's clarify your Knight of Pentacles, Sag. Knight of Pentacles is the King of Swords. So it's clarified by the King of Swords. It's interesting, you've got two real swordsy people here. Okay, so this is what you're thinking about, is being the Queen of Swords reversed, also known as a real witch with a B. Okay? And we've got Knight of Pentacles as the foundation of what you're thinking about. You're thinking about making progress. Okay? And again, these pictures on these cards really tend to talk to people, so see if that's who you know. But like the foundation of your progress has to do with this nature thing, reading the map. It has a sunflower on it. Okay, so it's something about reading the map, charting a new course, and that sort of thing. That's your foundations. You want to move, you want to go someplace new, maybe a new journey, maybe a new path. Okay, and it involves a King of Swords, whole new character here. This could also be you. Okay, this could be an aspect of you, but this is somebody really logical, really smart, really logical, somebody who doesn't fall into emotions. You know, neither one of the swords aren't dealing with emotions. The swords deal with logic and sometimes ruthlessness. You know, when you get King or Queen of Swords reversed, they can be really ruthless about cutting things out that don't work, or you know, things like that. So I feel like this is you being very clear on your boundaries at this time, Sagittarius. It's all wrapped up in your energy right now. Okay, and I say good for you. If that's you, I'm cheering you on all the way. Okay, so here we go. Knight of Swords, moving into the past. So whatever that trouble spot was, that's now in the past. And let's see what the cards say to clarify that. This is whoever wants to give you that lame apology I picked up on, okay? What? Here it is, Six of Swords. Yeah, like you moved away from this trouble spot. The moving away card keeps coming up over and over again. So either you moved away, it looks like most of you moved away, but maybe they moved away. Maybe you pushed them away. Maybe you pushed them right out the door, Sagittarius. I don't know. For some of you, I think that happened. Knight of Swords is something that comes in and causes trouble really fast that you don't see coming, and then gone again. And I feel like it came and went. I feel like whatever this was that happened, this blow up, especially if it was a relationship, I feel like you saw it coming. I mean, Sagittarius is very, very intuitive. You saw it coming. But when it happened, I feel like it happened out of the blue. I feel like something happened really suddenly with this Knight of Swords. But it's already done. This already happened, okay? All right, let's go to your immediate future. Is the Six of Swords, same card that I just clarified. Six of Swords, moving on, but feeling a little blocked because it did come up reversed. So, you know, how many times does Six of Swords come up now? It's like, this is you wanting to really get your peace back. It's like you're moving towards peace. Sagittarius is what I'm feeling. A calm, peaceful kind of thing, away from this person who wanted to give you a lame apology, or might, because this is in your immediate future. And this was who I picked up on with that kind of smirk on their face there, watching you walk away, going, oh, I can just say I'm sorry, it'll be all right. They're not going to take accountability. So let's see. Clarified by Page of Pentacles. Somebody immature, or more likely emotionally immature. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. This could have been somebody into cars. I mean, it's not the classic meaning of Wheel of Fortune, but there's a few things here. This card is very loaded for you today. So this person who's smirking, the lame apology person in this reading, could be into cars. Or maybe they went through a midlife crisis where they got some kind of fancy car, and you know, you dealt with the whole midlife crisis with them kind of thing. There's something there about that for some of you. And you know, this can be male or female. I'm just reading the cards as they come up. So I don't want to hear any of you men say, do you only read for women? I'm just reading the cards. Okay. So we've got Wheel of Fortune also. So it could be as another meaning for some of you, moving away is bringing you into your fortune. Okay? Moving away from this toxic situation, this Ten of Swords thing, bringing you into really good fortune, and good fortune of all kinds. Depends on what good fortune means to you. Could just mean peace. It could mean $1 million. You know, it depends. It really depends. Or let's go big. It could mean $1 billion, Sag. Let's think big here, right? Or $1 billion worth of peace, you know? So Wheel of Fortune is whatever you think it is. So let's go over to this Eight of Pentacles. This is you wanting to maybe start a business, but again, it is reversed for some of you. It looks like you want to do something really in line with your soul, but you're feeling a little bit like, I can't quite do it. Maybe you feel like you can't afford it. Maybe you feel like it's too good to be true. Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah, for some of you. So this gift, the Six of Pentacles, is judgment. Wow. So again, views of others are seeing you doing this whole glow up. They're seeing almost like a rebirth of your energy, Sag, at this time. I feel like your friends and family are standing back watching you going, wow, and this Sagittarius had all that going on, you know, and you didn't before because your energy was being drained by Ten of Swords over here, right? Once you got through that and that was behind you and you moved into a more peaceful, or you're headed towards more peace, $1 billion worth of peace, right? You went through a whole rebirth of your energy. I feel like your whole energy changed. The energy around you, like cellular energy. I feel like you might be feeling like, you know, when you look in the mirror, you're like, who is that even? I didn't even look like I used to look. You know, I feel like that's going on. And it could be the same with like, if you're still living in the same place, it's going through a rebirth as well. There's this whole upgrading of energy. And I talked about this in the last reading of the fifth dimensional energy. And excuse me, how everything is upgrading for spiritual people. I'm not saying for every single Sagittarius out there, but you Sagittarius who come into this channel, you are evolved, you know, you're headed there anyway. You're getting there. You want to be. You're putting effort into your spirituality. So it is upgrading you into this fifth dimension. And I talked about last week about Return of the Bird Tribes, this old channeled book that was written back in like 1987 or something, and I read it around 1990. Really powerful book, and it was about this very spiritual tribe called the Bird Tribes, and they left because the energy was so bad on the earth, but they're going to be returning. And this is when fifth dimension comes in, and I got the goosebumps right now. So this is where I'm going with all this rebirth. It's not just some other, you know, tribe from somewhere else, from some other planet or dimension coming in, but it's your energy, Sagittarius, that's also upgrading into a different dimension. Okay, and you're probably feeling it. But what I'm saying is people are seeing it. People are seeing you doing this. It's obvious. You know, people might be saying to you, wow, Sagittarius, you're glowing, you know, that kind of thing. So, yeah, just pay attention to that and know that you're on the right path, especially from leaving this stuff behind. Okay, Knight of Wands. This is you on your canoe, going down the lake with your dog, spending time in nature, movement of all sorts. You know, I get flowing movement of energy with this Knight of Wands. It's usually a very fiery card, but in this deck, it's more about movement, okay? Yeah, because the Ten of Swords is over. This is your hopes and fears that you'll be moving ahead, but this is still kind of in the back of your mind at this time. But it's only a thought. I don't see it in your future, because your future is the Ten of Cups. Let's clarify that one next, Sag. Yeah, and justice, more balance. You're going to have a lot more balance, a lot more flow. If there was anything legal here, it's in your favor, okay? And this is your final outcome, so it may have gone in your favor, or it will. There's something there about things working out for you. Two things coming together. balance, justice, maybe even Libra energy for some of you. I haven't really seen many zodiac signs in this reading except Libra. Final outcome here. Excuse me. Notice my Chippy mug, by the way. These are on my Shopify store. Okay, have a cookie, take a nap. Let's see. So what you don't see coming here, Sagittarius, Queen of Swords reversed, okay? What's this about? Queen of Swords reversed is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is you guarding your territory and also growing something new. I feel like, you know, I said earlier, Queen of Swords is definitely territorial. And this is you going, okay, so I've got these resources, and I got them doing this, but now I really want to come over here to this Eight of Pentacles, okay, and start something new. This is you wanting to grow something new. You might be feeling a little blocked at this time, but I do see you doing this, and again, this is what you don't see coming. You will be growing something new, whether it's actual new plants or money, investing in different ways, investing in different, I don't know, if you're in the stock market, you might decide to buy stocks that you never dreamed you would, you know, using your intuition and that sort of thing. Wow, so here it is again. Is this really two of them? No, wait a second. Okay, this is your gift card that's come up twice. Okay, so we've got Six of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles, and we had Six of Pentacles here. Okay, I wanted to read the small print, make sure I was right on this. So you're growing something new and you're getting a gift, and the gift card came up twice for you. Okay, the other people are seeing this as a gift for you as well. It's in your immediate future and rebirth gift. This is so good, Sagittarius. Let me get final words for you, and I'm going to go over and do an extended reading on this gift and your spiritual upgrade, and we'll see if anything else comes in about the lame apology too, okay? Yeah, somebody from the past. They might feel like they owe you something. I don't know if this is family or relationship. We'll continue this on the extended one, but I hope this is helpful to you. I don't ever want to take anything away from your free readings right here on YouTube, okay? These will always be free, and I always complete them. I just get you additional details if you want them in the extended reading. You know, not everybody wants that much depth, but for those of you that do, I'm going to continue it there. And thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. I can't believe I'm at over 100,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. Be sure to watch. I'm going to put a clip, excuse me, a clip from Chippy's channel. It's called Chippy's channel, and a link so you can watch one of his Sagittarius videos for you. Okay, it's lots of fun. We have fun on his channel, don't we, Chippy? Okay, so I'll see you all again soon. I'll see you at the extended if you come over. Okay, bye now.